Good morning, everyone. Again, my name is Brad Walter, and today I'm giving you a presentation on General Electric and their how they have their hand in aviation and aerospace in general. I chose General Electric mainly because, well, Lockheed Martin was already taken. Somebody already scooped it up, beat me to it. But no, really, I kind of knew General Electric was in aviation quite a bit. I just didn't really quite understand the extent to which they are in aviation. They produce many of the engines for all the top names you hear: Boeing, Airbus. Most of those engines are produced by General Electric, so they definitely have a huge hand in our aviation community these days. GE started getting their hands into the aviation industry all the way back near World War One. 1917 is when America was trying to get their hands on a plane that was capable of much higher altitudes. And General Aviation at the time, or sorry, General Electric at the time, had their turbo supercharger. We're in the stages of development of their turbo supercharger to give their piston engine that boost that it needed to get up to those higher altitudes. So over a century now, General Electric has been working on developing engines for aircraft. In 1942, they had their first flight with a multi-engine plane that had their 1 Alpha power plant that propelled that thing. In, I believe it was October of 1942, they had their first flight with it. Now they went from producing that first jet-powered aircraft to producing power plants, multiple avionic solutions for not just general aviation, or not just military, but military, general aviation, and business aviation. And I think getting their hands into the avionic side of the house as well, and producing actuators, stuff like that, branching out from just producing engines is definitely going to help them in their future growth. Here's a snapshot of the company's growth from 2022 to 2023. Their typical revenue growth is sitting right around 6%, and their organic revenue growth is mid to high teens, is where it's sitting generally. Also, on the right side here, we have the hyperlink for the company's annual report. This is 2022's. 2023's hasn't been released yet, so we're just working off of the 2022's for now. One of the big highlights in that report is kind of showing their recovery from COVID-19 pandemic. Obviously, that COVID-19 had a huge impact on general aviation in general, pretty much brought it to a standstill. But that report shows how well they're recovering from that, and I think we've all seen the effects of that and how quickly the aviation industry is ramping right back up. Super high demand for pilots and everything general aviation related, and they are right there with it. And this is an overview of GE on the common stock exchange. As you can see, they had that nasty little dip there in 2020. And then now here, 2023 into this year, it looks like they're on a nice path for recovering, building their company, and showing that expansion and growth just through their stock exchange. In conclusion here, the demand for aviation is higher than ever. It's really booming right now. It's probably why a lot of us decided to get into the aviation industry, and why we're taking college classes, taking flight lessons, trying to become either professional pilots or aviation administrators or managers. And GE is one of those big companies that is working on new innovative designs to help propel them into the future and give them a great future for their company. And I think that with them expanding into different areas, not just power plant production, but getting into like avionics and stuff like that, is going to be great for the health and future of their company. And these are the references that I used to put together this PowerPoint presentation. Most of the information and background photos were all pulled from GE's website, whether it be either the normal GE website or GE Aerospace, and then the stock exchange website to get their past 10 years of stock performance. Hope you all enjoyed the presentation. Thanks.